dog day.
What's your wish, Dish?
I want a hamburger without relish, please.
Bossy in the nude.
I want it rare.
Let it bleed.
And a lemon Coke.
One sourpuss. Yeah.
Give me a cheese on rye and a glass of milk.
Mouse spade on moldy and a Jersey highball. Coming up.
Can I borrow your frame for the frenzy?
Huh?
Come on, Jitter down. Let's hustle the bustle.
Our nation needs this gasoline. Situation's pretty keen. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? It's something people fret about, but there's a way to get about. Baby, lend an ear. I've got a bright idea. Oh, let's hitch horsey to the automobile and go back to those giddy-up happy days. What if gas may be cheap? There'll still be loads of hay, and we can make a bag of bones go a long, long way. So let's hitch horsey to the automobile, and we'll kiss as he clippity-clops along. While the sun smiles upon us, our hearts will be in harness, humming a snappy, giddy-up happy song. Hey, let's hitch a horsey to the automobile and go back to giddy-up happy days. Well, what if gas may be raging? You can steal from your way, and we can make a bag of both go a long, long way. Let's hitch a horsey to the automobile, and we'll kiss as he clippity-clops along. While the sun smiles upon us, our hearts will be in harness, humming a snappy, a giddy-up happy, humming a snappy, giddy-up happy song. Here comes your glamour goon. Hi, Jimmy.
Here's a $6.25 minus 10 cents a day for the days I drove you to school.
Where'd you get it?
I went right out in Hoxham. Getting so a guy isn't safe around high school anymore.
I hope she gets warts. Something in your eye?
No, it's the onions.
You've got no onions.
Well, I had some yesterday.
Hidden in the hills by a waterfall. Anne, have you got the paper? Anne? Anne? Look at this. That's Doris, isn't it?
And this must be the woman she was with, the one who made her work.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Doris, is that you?
That's Doris Stanley. I'm Doris Winters.
Doris, all this is true, of course, isn't it? Then it was just all in fun.
It's started out to be, but it wasn't. I mean, it was fun, but it kind of hurts, too.
Yes, it does hurt.
Don't let it get you down, honey. We just had a boarder in the house for a while.
Doris, why did you do this?
Well, I ran away because Aunt Addie promised me a vacation so many times, and I never got it. All I did was sing and sing until I even sang in my sleep. Every time I yawned, B-flat'd come out.
But that was your career. Don't you like music?
I used to, but I never had any friends until I came here. I never even went to school. All it was tutors and trains and wearing the clothes of a 10-year-old.
But your aunt only did it for you and your future.
No, she didn't. She's just interested in money.
But Doris, that's no excuse for what you've done. You came into our home and became part of our family.
But when I first came here, it was just for 3 weeks. After that, I didn't want it to end.
How did you happen to come here?
A policeman arrested me for being a runaway and took me to the orphanage. I found a card there.
Glad you picked us. It's been very nice having you here.
Thank you.
Well, I was a good father while I lasted.
Now I'll never go to a junior prom as long as I live.
Well, that won't be fatal, honey.
Oh, I don't mean that at all. You know what I mean. I don't want to go back. I don't want to leave you ever.
We can't do anything about that, dear.
If we were to keep you now, we'd be guilty of kidnapping. That might be worth it.
Guess I better go pack my things. There's one thing I'm glad of, though. You can take me back and get the $5,000 reward. And I hope you'll always be very, very happy.
I feel as if someone was kidnapping my daughter. Someone is.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm a father. I feel like a father, and nobody's going to take my child away from me.
How are you going to prevent it? If we keep her, the aunt will prosecute.
Yeah, but the aunt doesn't know she's here. Besides, very few people recognize that picture in the papers. Even if she does, we'll go to court and prove that she uses Doris like an accordion, squeezing music out of her.
But courts cost money, and no judge would award you the custody of the child. You have to prove financial responsibility.
You wait and see. We're keeping her, and she's going to have every opportunity.
What are you going to do?
I'm going out and get some money and a job. Nobody's repossessing my daughter.
Here's the galley for the rally, Miss Roberts.
The what?
The final proof on the music contest program.
Can you take one of these girls out?
Well, I don't know. I don't go out with anyone but Elaine.
I mean, out of here.
Oh, sure. What's the matter? Somebody bust the guttural?
Doris Winters may not be able to sing in the contest.
Oh, her. Well, you got to make up your mind. We go to press this afternoon.
Never mind. Jimmy, will you please find out when the next train leaves for New York?
Sure. Are you going to New York, Miss Roberts? Say, that's a swell item for the school paper. Cadenza cat cops caboose for city.
Hello, Arnold.
Hello, Winters. Come in.
Thank you.
Sit down. What can I do for you?
Arnold, I need a job, but I need some money. It's very important.
There isn't much I can do for you, Winters. You don't know anything about insurance.
I can learn.
Even if I gave you a job, it might take a year or more before you earned anything, and there's just one long-shot chance. Old man Stacy should be carrying at least $100,000 worth of insurance.
Has he got any?
Yes, 15 years ago, I sold him a $25,000 policy. Since then, every insurance man in the state has tackled him. He's too tough a nut to crack.
I'll crack him if I have to do it with a baseball bat.
You do that, and I'll give you a bonus of $1,000 and a job.
That's a deal. Say, there isn't somebody I could practice on, you know, somebody that wants insurance?
Nobody wants insurance until they're ready to die. Then it's too late. Nobody will sell them.
Say that again.
Nobody wants insurance until they're ready to die. Then it's too late, because nobody will sell them.
Mr. Stacy, there's a Mr. Winters to see you.
Winters, I don't know him. I'm not in.
But he says he has some money for you.
Money? Well, send him in. Don't keep people waiting all day. Where are your manners?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Stacy, I'm the general representative of the Bunker Hill Life Insurance Company.
An insurance agent? Why, you... Get out of here now. Go on, get out.
Just a moment. I'm not here to sell. I'm here to buy.
Aye. Well, I'll sell anything I've got. Sit down.
Thank you. Mr. Stacy, when you die, our company will have to pay your estate $25,000. But
No buts. I get the money.
if you're able to get it, then we don't have to pay it. If we do pay it, then you're not here to get it. But we are willing to buy your policy right now for, $14,888.12. Exactly what you paid in, plus a generous 4%.
Well, I never heard of such a thing. Why are you making this offer? Ah, come now. You can tell me, can't you?
Well, I shouldn't, but... Is that thing on?
No.
I heard them talking down at the office.
Why, that's ridiculous. I never felt better in my life. Feel as fit as a fiddle.
That's just exactly what they said.
Huh?
They said you looked fit as a fiddle. The other fellow said, yeah, an old fiddle. He's got that old brown fiddle color, too. Then he shook his head and did this. And he was a doctor. Let me see your tongue. Ooh. You look at it. See, my tongue's different. Clear as the white of an egg. Yours is a sort of a nauseating yellow, isn't it? Oh, yes, the doctor said he also wanted to know, do you get winded running upstairs?
Yeah.
That's it, then. I was afraid of that. No doubt about it. I'll make it an even $15,000 to cross you off our books right now.
I'm not selling. I'm going to buy more insurance.
Oh, but that's impossible. No company would take you. Well, if you don't want to make a deal, there's nothing more I can do for you.
No, wait, my boy. You've got to listen to reason. Sit down. I guess I'd better sit down myself. I don't feel so good. Now, look here. You've got to sell me a policy for $100,000.
Why, Mr. Stacy, that's unethical. It's pitiful. I guess I'll just have to give in. But if I can get this policy through, you might as well make it for $200,000.
Oh, now, you... Do you think you could put it through for $250,000?